Section 3 is a very important part. In this section, we will talk about the features and data types provided by Redis. Well, in Redis, there can be multiple databases, and these databases are named in ascending order starting from 0 and cannot be customized. By default, Redis supports 16 databases, but we can change default number by modifying the database parameter. And Redis uses database 0 by default at the beginning, but we can use select to switch to a desired database. For example, if we use select 2, then the database will be changed to database 2. In Redis, these databases are not completely isolated from each other, so some commands will take effect on all the databases. For example, command flush all will clear data in all databases, while command flush db clears data in the current database. Here are some basic commands of Redis. The frequently used operations include obtain the key name that meets rules, check whether a key exists, delete one or more keys, and obtain data type of a certain key. Related commands are listed in the slide, and these commands in Redis are case insensitive. We know that Redis supports various data structures. So next, let's talk about these different data types one by one. The first data type is the string type. The string type is the most basic data type in Redis. It can store content in any form, including binary data and even an image. The maximum capacity for storing a string is 1 GB. In Redis, we can use set to set the value of one key and use get to obtain the value of a certain key. Use mset to set the values of one or more keys at the same time, and use mget to obtain the value of one or more keys at the same time. Use increase or decrease to add 1 or minus 1 to the number of the key. Use append to append the value. In the append syntax, if the key already exists and the data type related is string, the append command appends the value to the end of the original value of the key. If the key does not exist, the append command simply sets the value to the given key, just like running set. The second type is hash. A hash value stores the mapping between the field and the field value. The field and the field value must of the string type. A hash key can store a maximum of 32 power of 2 minus 1 fields. The hash type is suitable for storing objects, and Redis can add or delete fields for any key without affecting other keys. Related commands include hset, hget, hexist, hdelete, hkeys, and etc. Hset is used to set the value of a field. Hget is to obtain the value of a certain field. Hexist is used to check whether the attribute in the key exists. Hlen is used to obtain the number of fields contained in the key. The third type is list. Here, list means an ordered string list. The list is implemented using a bidirectional link. It can be used as a queue. The key of the list type can contain a maximum of 32 power of 2 minus 1 elements. In Redis, we can use lpush to insert one or more values into the header of the list key. Use length to return the list key length. Use lrange to return the elements in specified range of the list key. Also frequently used commands include lindex, lset, ltrim, and etc. The first type is set. The elements in a set are not duplicate, but unordered. A key of the set type can store a maximum of 32 power of 2 minus 1 elements. We can use sadd to add one or more members to a key in the set. Because elements in the set are unique, existing members are ignored when using sadd. We can use smembers to return all members of a certain key in the set. Use sremove to remove one or more members of a certain key in the set. Other commands include sismember, sdifference, sintersection, sunion, and etc. The fifth type is sorted set. Each element in the sorted set is associated with a score based on the set type. In this way, n elements with the highest scores can be easily obtained. There are some similarities between sorted set and list. Well, both of them are ordered, and both of them can obtain elements within a certain range. Still, there are some differences. Type list is implemented by using a bidirectional link, and the speed of obtaining data close to 2 ends is extremely fast. When elements in the list increase, the speed of accessing intermediate data will be slower. Therefore, the list type is relatively suitable for an application that seldom accesses intermediate elements, while type sorted set is implemented using a hash list and a skip list. The speed of reading data in the middle part is fast at will. We cannot simply adjust the position of an element in the list but we can change the score of the element in the sorted set, and sorted set consumes more memory than the list. For the sorted set, we can use zadd to add one or more members and the responding scores to a certain key. Use zscore to obtain the scores of the members of the key. Use zrange to return the members within a specified range of the key. Other useful commands include zrange by score, zincrease by, zcart, zcount, and etc. In this section, we talk about some typical features and data types of redis. Next, we will talk about some optimization operations in redis.